Henry David Thoreau said, "It is preoccupation with possessions, more than anything else, that prevents us from living freely and nobly." Aparigraha, or non-attachment, non-hoarding, is all about accepting the ebb and flow of life, of not becoming too attached to a situation or a material item. We can think of hanging on to things in our closet a little too long, and it's important to practice letting go when we no longer need something. And that can apply to our yoga practice, being attached to wanting a certain outcome, instead of just practicing for the love of the practice, or becoming attached to a title we have or a certain way we live. Aparigraha, or non-attachment, is about just living in the moment, accepting what is, knowing that life has changes that come our way. So I invite you to practice, just going along with the ebb and flow of the practice, just for the joy of the practice itself, without any attachment to what we'd like it to be. Uncross your legs, come onto all fours, and tuck your toes. Press your hands into the mat. Soften your shoulders. Lift your knees up off the mat just an inch or so and pause here. And now lift your knees right up and walk your feet forward to your hands and fold. Inhale, rise to standing, arms up over your head. Exhale, palms together. Release your hands. Turn and face the side of the mat. Take your feet a little wider than your hips and turn your toes out. Place your hands on your hips. Engage your core, draw your rib cage in to support your spine. Bend your knees. Now you can adjust your feet so your knees and feet are pointed in the same direction. Shoulders back. Bring your arms up into an L-shaped position. Palms facing each other. Elbows back. Maybe sit more deeply. Breathe. In Utkata Konasana, goddess pose. Make any adjustments you need for today's practice without any attachment to how you'd like it to be, if it's not just as you want it. Breathe a couple more breaths. Maybe sink more deeply. Exhale, lower your arms, straighten your legs, pivot on your toes and send your heels out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, keeping a nice straight spine. Pause when you come halfway. Exhaling slowly, come on back up and lower your arms. Turn your left toes out, but bring your right hip back. Hands on hips, bend that left knee. Nice straight spine, shoulders above the hips. Arms out to the side, turn and look over your left hand. Maybe deepen the lunge. For more engagement, think of squeezing your feet together. Really fire up the muscles in your legs. Lower your right hand and turn your left palm up. Inhaling, reach left arm up and back. Let your right hand slide down your right leg. Exhale, lower your left forearm. Let it hover over your left leg and reach your right arm up over your head. Aim for a straight line between that right wrist, shoulder, hip, and ankle. Lower that arm and straighten your left leg. Arms out to the side. Arms and legs stay straight. Reach forward with your left hand. Keep space in that left side body. Go as far as you can and then let your left arm lower. Right arm can come up. One more breath. Exhaling slowly, come back up and lower your arms. Bring your left toes in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold halfway and pause. Exhaling, come on back up. Bend your elbows, palms facing each other, elbows shoulder height. Pivot on the toes and bring the heels in. Bend your knees. Maybe sit more deeply this time. Just breathe. Lower your shoulders. Elbows back. Soft toes. For a little more engagement and challenge, try lifting your heels up. Or not. One more breath. Lower your arms. Straighten your legs. Pivot on the toes and send the heels out. Turn the right toes out. Hands on hips, keep that spine vertical. Left shoulder back, bend your right knee. Arms out to the side and turn and look over your right hand. Strong arms but soft shoulders. Strong legs, press your feet into the mat. Squeeze your feet together. Lower your left hand and turn your right palm up. Keep bending that right knee. As you inhale, reach your right arm up and back. Lower the right forearm, let it hover over the right leg, and reach the left arm up in Parshvakonasana. And lower your left arm and straighten your right leg. Arms out to the side. Bring your shoulder blades together. Reach your hands away from your body. Keeping your arms and legs straight, reach forward with your right hand. Let your right arm lower, left arm can come up. Just breathe here. Slowly make your way back up and lower your arms. Bring your right toes in and walk your feet together. Come onto the front of the mat, feet hip distance apart. Step your right foot back behind you, nice big step back. Hands on hips, bend that left knee. Bring the right hip forward. If the left knee is passing the ankle, step that right foot back further. Press that left foot flat into the mat. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one. Exhale, lower your arms. Reach your hands behind your back and stretch your knuckles back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Invite your body to inhale a little more deeply. Exhale completely. On your next exhale, bow forward to the inside of the left leg. Slowly with control, come on back up. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, lower your arms, step your right foot forward beside your left. And now step your left foot back, big step back. Hands on hips, bend that right knee, bring your left hip forward. Inhale, arms up. Strong core, strong legs and arms. Practicing for the love of practicing without any attachment to how you think it should look. Just stay in the moment. Celebrating the ebb and flow of the practice. Exhale, lower your arms, reach your hands behind your back, stretching your knuckles back, open your chest wide, inhale deeply. Maybe deepen the lunge here. Exhale, bow forward to the inside of the right knee, letting the hands come up. Slowly make your way back up. Release your hands. Inhale, arms up. Left hip forward. Exhale, lower your arms and step your left foot forward. Turn and face the side of your mat. Feet fairly wide, but each foot flat on the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands might dangle and maybe they reach the mat. Bend your left knee and walk your hands to your left foot, pressing that right foot firmly into the mat. Back to center and walk your hands to the other foot, keeping the left leg straight and foot flat on the mat. Back to center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together. Lower your hands. Turn your left toes out. Right hip back. Arms out to the side. Bend that left knee in side warrior, or warrior two, Parshva Turn and look over your left hand. Maybe deepen the lunge. Breathe here. Maybe hug your feet together. Here for just a few more breaths. Lower your arms, straighten that left leg, bring the toes in, and turn the right toes out. Left hip back. Hands on hips, bend the right knee. Spine stays vertical. Arms out to the side, turn and look over your right hand. In Virabhadrasana 2, or Parshva Virabhadrasana. Think of hugging your feet together, engaging your legs, your arms, with soft shoulders, strong core. Maybe deepen the lunge today. Just feel the ebb and flow of the practice without attachment. One more breath. Lower your arms. Excuse me. Straighten your leg. Pivot on the right heel, bringing the toes in. Long, slow inhale to reach your arms up. Long, slow exhale to fold forward just halfway. Pause here. Exhale, come on back up. Bend your elbows, arms in L-shaped position, palms facing each other. Pivot on your toes and bring your heels in. Bend your knees. Maybe sit more deeply now. Just for a few breaths. Breathe. Exhale, lower your arms. Straighten your legs. Walk your feet together. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.